going on, guys? Look a little uncomfortable in here, but not so bad, you know. Hold on. Alright. Well, what it is, guys. Yeah. So we're gonna read this story, man. Look, man. I got idols around here, man, and that influenced me to do this stuff, man. And it'd be like, well, I can't do my own thing, but I also be like, do my own thing right now. Yeah, I'm in the dark right now, so, and I made my own fort. I done made my own bit of fort. I'm just talented at this phone stuff, and yeah, good at it. So, well, guys, what we gonna do today is I read this story I used to read when I was a kid. I see the Cincinnati Library. Now, don't read this. I'm telling you, do not. This book, man, it's so much creeps about it, bro. Like, something weird about it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, just don't. I mean, I don't want to advise you to read the book by yourself, okay? Because we finna read it right now, and like I said, like, this book is crazy, man. I can't. Yeah, this book, man. Specific thing I gotta narrate now. Tell me a scary story, but not too scary. So, the story I used to read is a story from the Pop-Up books. This is made by what's his name? Carl Rayner. Yeah, like yeah, this ain't gonna. Alright. This is sent in to me by me. Okay, so this specific video, it's a damage, but yeah, I don't really want to watch this. There you go. And my phone just went off. Well, why we at it? Hiya. How you doing? Yeah. H2O. Heard this is the. Why am I hearing Wu-Tang Clan? Yeah, try to stack that money up. God, no matter what. No, let me stop. I just copied off of Uzi. Alright, come on, you ready? Alright. Before we begin, I will hope this story. Hold on. I gotta get my narration voice together. Okay. There. Before we begin, I hope you like this story, but if it gets too scary, tell me. Just stop reading and I'll stop. Because I love you. You know, when I was a boy, I lived in the neighborhood. A tall man moved into the house next door, and I introduced myself, and he smiled and said his name was John Neil Wallader. I like people who smile, but I didn't like Mr. Newelaw's smile. It was a choked, mysterious smile. This isn't too scary for me, you. Is it? I didn't think so. I'll go on. I stood behind a tree and watched them carry a large box into his house. See, this is why I do not do a... Something shiny fell out and rolled across the street, and it stopped at my feet. I picked it up and shoved it into my pocket, and I ran home. I couldn't wait to see what it was. So, it's crazy. I remember this. It was a marble, a strange marble. I stared at it, and it stared back at me. I was a little scared. Well, not a little scared. I was very scared. I knew I wouldn't never fall asleep until I returned it. So that night at midnight, I got out of my bed, dressed, and went over to Mr. Newelaw's house. That's how he said it. Okay. The house was dark except for a small light coming from the basement. I knelt and looked, and I saw something covered with cloth. It looked like something really creepy, so I shut my eyes.
Mariana, come in.
What? My eyes.
Mariana, come in.
What? I'm doing a YouTube video.
Oh, come in.
Come on, come on.
Come in.
She right here. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how my brother.
I bet all y'all agree. It's cool. Get out. I ain't even asked all that. I leaned in closer, but before I knew it, the window flew off its hedge and I fell inside. Man. Slowly I opened my eyes, and there on a chair was a creepy thing. Oh my God. Scared my own self. I scared my own self. I don't even know how I did that. I scared my own self. Jump scare. Creepy thing. Was that creepy thing covered with the cloth? I wanted to get out of here there. What are you doing here? Oh, Mr. Niawalo. I turned and smiled. I was looking and see if you were home. I stuttered. I'm your neighbor. We met earlier, yes? And said suspiciously, so why are you here now? Don't your house alone? I know, my mom and dad told me that I came to return this. I said, handing him the marble. He looked at the stirring marble, then he stared at me. It's a very interesting marble, I said. Indeed, and said, his crooked smile. I have many interesting things. Would you like to see them? He asked. Be very careful, Mr. Niawalo said, smiling that smile. The stairs are steep. I wouldn't even want to stumble down. He gave me a look that sent shivers down my spine. He took my arm and grabbed the railing, and the stairs creaked as the light got dimmer and dimmer. Yo, rapist. I don't care. That's a rapist. Child molester. Mr. Niawalo led to his work table. Then he turned on the light. There on the work table were hundreds of stirring marbles, and all staring directly at me. I felt like I was being watched by hundreds of cold, dead eyes. Do they look familiar? He asked. Before I could answer, he grabbed two of the marbles, then he picked up something weird from under the black cloth and ran upstairs. Don't move! He shouted. There's someone I want you to meet. He laughed panically and slammed the door shut. I can't describe the awful monster except to say that it looked exactly like the picture on the next page. Shall we turn to the next page? Is it too scary? Okay, if that's what you want. What? Oh, it's gonna scare me. All right, here we go. Yep, cause he put on an eyeball. I was trapped. Suddenly the light went out. I heard a door crack, and then strange, scary noises came out of the dark. Something with a red beam of light shooting from its eyes coming down the base. My freaking God! What I tell y'all? I told y'all I was gonna get scared. I told y'all. I can't finish up my story. So come on, let's go back. It came closer and closer. The hair on the back of the neck was sticking straight out. I finally saw it, and it was alive. Nope. Nope. Are you scared? The creature asked. Yes. I screamed as I ran to the stairs. Don't you have a question for me? The creature said, moving towards me. Yes, I said. What have you done with Mr. Niawalo? I ate him. The creature laughed. He's inside of me. Would you like to see him? No, I yelled and ran up the stairs as fast as I could. The door was locked. I threw myself against it, but it didn't budge. Stay! Turn around and see what I've done to your neighbor, Mr. Niawalo, the creature commanded. I turned and saw the monster his head and twisted. He struggled hard. He grunted. He growled. It looked like he was trying to pull his head off. Yes! I pounded on the door and yelled, help! Help! Stay! He screamed and started up the stairs. I couldn't breathe. Is it getting too scary for you? Should I keep going? Okay, you stay sharp. The monster came closer and closer. Get me out of here! He shouted. No. No. I shouted back down the door. I'm getting me out of here. No. The monster yelled, tugging at his neck. You must help me. What? I asked. This monster sounded strangely familiar. Unstick this darn zipper, he screamed. I grabbed the monster's head and gave a frantic pull on the zipper. And there, as the head split open, was Mr. Neil Wallow, safe and sound. It was just a costume. I scared you, didn't I? Didn't I? He asked. I feel silly. I laughed, weak and relieved. Scaring people is what I do for a living, he said. Would you like to see my secret workshop? Isn't this it? I asked. No, he said. Come on. Be careful, he warned, smiling his crooked smile. As I took my first step, he hit my shoulder and shouted, "Hey!" I screamed and went tumbling down. I landed hard on my bottom. Mr. Neil Wallow came running after me. Don't come one step closer, I yelled, raising my fist. You pushed me. I tapped you, he explained, to tell you your shoelace was untied. It was? I tripped on my shoelace. Mr. Neil Wallow laughed and let me put on one of the really scary monster costumes he made for a new horror movie. Wait till you see the monster. It'll give you a nightmare forever. If you're too scared to look at this horrible monster, don't turn the page. If you're not too scared, turn the page. I mean, tell me a scary story, but not too scary. By Carl Rayner. Gross out the enthusiasts will lap this up. Everyone loves a scary story in comedy. Carl Rayner invites readers to huddle close as he tells a young boy tale on the mysterious house next door. As the story becomes spookier and spookier, Rayner pauses to ask, shall we turn the page or is it too scary? That's for what you decide. That is a good book. Anyways, man, that book really had me thinking, man, and that book really had me. It had me. Now this is the time where I'm finna start thinking about this all day. It's finna be in my head. I already know. This book, man, gave me the creeps when I was small, and I came up, never read it. It just gave me the creep, man. I just read it like a book for real, like. I really thought he was really there to kidnap him, like he's just doing that for no reason. Like I finally read it and it was just like that. Hope you like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. My subscribers is coming up. They pushing. They had to push this out just for my after, like, cause I'm still on break, but I'm just releasing something that I need to get out. So if you like this video, let me check my subscribers. Make sure they growing. Okay, they're growing. Yeah. So now we have 60, 460. So we're trying to make it to 500 back up. And then after 500, 600, 600, you know what I'm saying? So after that comes up, you know, stuff like that. This is the main thing of this is just for a classical 80s spooky scary story. Or just the spooky story. Like, you know, that's what we do best. We make creative things and I'm like, why don't I just do my own thing? And I'm like, oh, I can do something similar. Y'all want some episodes out of this? Comment. Be like, hey, more. You know, I don't know, whatever you want to say. Like, you know, hit my channel up and just put the subscribe button. You know, press lead. I want y'all to do that in an orderly fashion. Like, but hopefully you like this video. I want y'all to subscribe, comment, like, you know, all that. So this U.D.P.T per rookie. U.D.P.T for rookie. Stick around.